live, but do you feel live?
I don't feel live, no.
Hello, everyone, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day.
And to the stepfathers, who usually get overlooked.
Yeah. And dog fathers.
And dog fathers. Oh, I better turn down my volume here.
Oh, yeah.
And I get a commercial right off the bat.
Ooh.
So helpful.
I am overheating because we were in the garage.
Yeah.
It's a roasted like 150 degrees out there.
Yeah, it was a balmy 108 today here at home.
How's everybody's temperatures where you're at?
So that was a good time.
Yeah.
Let me see. You want to say hi to folks first,
Yeah,
and we'll go from there?
Let's say hi.
All right. So Ma and J&V Rockhounding.
Hello, Ma and Jane V.
Ozone Fine Art Ventures. Hi,
Hi,
Karen.
Karen.
Don, the Opal guy.
Hello.
Femme Mechanique Designs. Hi, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
The other Julie.
Yeah, the other Julie.
I'm surrounded by Julies. Mr. Turtle Montana.
Hey, Turtle.
What's going on, Mr. Turtle? Jeanette Stefanik. Hello.
Hey, Jeanette.
From Chino Valley. You guys were warm today, too.
You guys were very warm today.
Let's see. We also have Mr. Chubby Hubby. Hi there.
I just saw Blind Squirrel 75 here.
Yeah. Mr. Chubby Hubby says, summer rock hounding is great. You sweat enough to leave your spray bottle at home. Oh, and the ticks are a treat as well. We don't actually have ticks here. At least I've never encountered any. I did just kill a scorpion in the garage,
Yeah,
though.
we have scorpions.
So I had that going on.
Hey.
Patricia Bach is here.
Hey, Patricia.
Let's see, moving along. Ellen Marie. Hi,
Hey,
Ellen Marie. Lisa Largent.
Lisa, you made it.
She says she's not feeling well again, but she's lurking.
Oh.
Well, I hope you feel better soon.
We hope you do feel better.
I don't know what's going on, but pushing a lot of good energy your direction for that. We got Phil. Dad
Phil.
rocks. Joe Piles is in here as well.
Hey, Joe.
Let's see. If I missed Soul's in here.
Hey, Cheryl.
Steve Drew. Hi, Steve and Cindy.
Steve.
Mike Webb.
And Cindy.
Hi, Mike. Fred's in. Just one more rock.
Hey, Fred.
1945-ish. Nick is here.
Hey, Nick.
Tanya Lynn.
Hey, Tanya.
Blind Squirrel Rocks, which
Hey,
you already
Squirrel.
mentioned. Betty. She was 76 today.
Betty. Oh,
that's not
lucky.
nice. Cade's here. Hey, Cade.
Cade. I know. I saw him pop up. I was like, Cade.
Barb Ackerman, 72 degrees in Michigan.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Cheryl's at 72.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I'll take a 72.
I'll
right
take a
about now.
72 any day.
Lori K is in here.
Hey, Lori.
And I think I caught everybody. If I didn't, just throw something out there and we'll pick it up and definitely say hi to you, because we don't choose to ignore anyone at all. It's just sometimes scrolling through.
I choose to ignore.
I don't see so well.
Just kidding.
Well, she ignores me, but.
So, what? Huh? Brian's got a straw, so yay for that.
Tazman says it's 93 in the shade. Hi, Taz.
Hey, Taz. So I put on my my shirt today, and I don't think a lot of you guys have seen these shirts. They're prototypes. Are we backwards? Let me see.
Yeah, we're backwards.
Are we backwards?
We're backwards.
Okay, so you're gonna have to show my shirt. Yeah.
Just hold still.
Yeah.
Here we go. Try to avoid the nostril shots.
You gotta.
Yeah, working on it. There's my nostril shot. These are prototype shirts here that we're gonna be more than likely ordering, and we'll be talking with Bill and Lisa Kinsner about that.
Yeah, Bill and Lisa made these shirts, and so I came out of the closet with that on the front of me.
She had her shirt on backwards. Again.
Again.
Yeah. Oh, my dad says it's 106 still on the porch.
Hey, Tom.
It hit 108 today. It was horrible.
Happy Father's Day.
Again. Oh, Winnie Tripp. She's got 96 in Prescott. Billy Whitehorn's here. Hi, Billy. I believe
Billy.
he's in, is it Oklahoma or Texas? I think it's Texas. I think he's on the east side, if I remember right.
I think either way, it was probably really hot in Texas, too.
Jeff says it's a must for me to own one of those.
Yeah. We also have one that says,
I love ash cracks.
I love ash cracks.
And then there's another one that's Rocktologist and talks about knowing rocks and minerals and things, and frequently visiting bot holes and ash cracks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got some cool stuff.
Yeah, we have a few to choose from. It's a great church shirt, yes.
Yes, perfect for church.
Perfect for church.
Hey, Jim Fry, Habitat for
Hey,
Rockhounds
Jim.
is in.
I think
Yvonne
also.
Terry, hello.
I think. Hey, Yvonne. I think also for our show and tell.
Cade's at 75.
Cade, don't rub it in.
For our show and tell, what are we doing?
We should show the oh my gosh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my.
Oh, gotcha.
Took him a while to get it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
She's up to something again. Patricia's Creations is here. Hi,
Hey,
Patty.
Patricia.
Jeff says he needs a King Oof Bot Holio shirt. I like that one. That would be good. So, yeah, got my straw, got my mug. No complaints. Magic 8 Ball. Should interesting ideas and questions come up. So,
Okay.
the Ma shipment, I suspect, says Jim.
The Ma shipment.
There could be a Ma shipment.
Yes. You guys need to see what Ma sent us.
Yeah, it was.
And that's why I said, oh my gosh.
So are we doing that now, or are we going to talk about our topic first?
Yeah. Well, let's also talk about what's going on with us and your hand.
There's nothing wrong with my hand. I'm now down to these two fingers that are fully functional right now.
His picker and his...
My picker and my greeter.
Came off.
Yes.
I did not mean to follow you off. I was just showing you, demonstrating
Oh
the
my
finger,
gosh.
the
Oh.
flicker and the picker.
Yeah.
Dang it.
So
I don't use it often, okay?
oh gosh. Oh, you just can't make this stuff up. Derek's here.
Derek.
Ryan's here, and Billy is between Dallas and Houston. So yeah, I was right. He's on the east side of Texas.
Okay, so while we were in Idaho, Brian smashed this knuckle with a 4-pound maul.
Well, it's good now. It's just got a little.
No, it's not good.
It's just got a little mark left where it's healed, but the whole thing is, well, it's still pretty swollen.
Okay.
Anyways.
And then he smashed his pinky with a maul.
Pretty sure I broke that. It's on this edge.
We took a light to it, a very strong light. It looks like the bone on the end goes like this. I think something's wrong.
Yeah, and then every time I hit it,
And it's been weeks.
it's a zinger. And so yesterday, actually for the last several days, I've been out polishing specimens. I got 14 or 15 of them. I've been working my way through the Richardson. And I was polishing a slab that these are big specimens I've been working, but then I found this cool slab, and I'm like, oh, this is really cool. I want to get this done for Julie. And so I'm working this thing, everything's going good. And then it caught on something and just sucked my finger right in, and I almost took the tip off.
Yeah, for 20
So-
minutes we were debating on whether or not he needed stitches or not.
You were debating on whether or not I needed stitches. I said I didn't need stitches. I just needed to hold pressure until it stopped bleeding long enough for the super glue to
If
work.
your finger fell off, you'd still debate if you needed stitches or not. That is him. Okay, so anyway, he had to apply pressure, and I had to take new skin and put layers on it until it, stuck together.
The medical super glue, basically.
Yeah, and then I had to apply a bandage that would apply pressure to hold it together.
Made like a butterfly out of a small bandage and clamped it, basically,
And then wrapped it
and-
together.
And it's fine. So it's all good.
So now he has 2 fingers on his left hand. These two.
Jim says that medical inspection is termed a transdermal illumination. Hi, Rick Smith.
Hey, Rick!
And thank you. Yes, we did say a happy Father's Day to everybody. Sarah
Father's
Esley's
Day.
in here now. And I just saw, where did it go? James Kitahara. Hi, James. Are you and Alex in here, or is it just you? Good to see you in here. Scott Lambright, hi.
Hey, Scott. So Cheryl just asked me, why don't we just take you into the doctor's and get the whole damn thing fixed? He doesn't want to go. I can't wrestle him into the truck and make him go to the doctor's.
Cade's got it. Paper towel, electrical tape, you'll be as good as new.
Yep. That's all he needs.
As my dad, who was on here, used to say when we got hurt, the question is, are you bleeding? Typically the answer was no,
yes.
To which my dad would say, mark it in yellow, take care of it after work. Which meant suck it up, buttercup, and get busy. We got things to do.
Yesterday was a little different.
If he said, are you bleeding? And you would say yes, he would say, wrap it in electrical tape and get back to work. That's what we did.
He's going to take a sabbatical for a couple days from the Richardsons until that finger heals.
Oh, it's just James in there right now. Okay. So yeah, it's not a big deal. It's actually looking pretty good. I looked at it this morning, and it looks really good. We flushed it out with peroxide and soap and water and all that. So
as Dom said, it's a mere flesh wound.
yeah, it's a mere flesh wound. I walked in and I'm holding my finger up.
Hello, Rebecca.
I'm like, I'm going to need your help here in a minute. I went straight into the bathroom and started rinsing it off.
I'm like, oh no.
And she's like,
no.
oh no.
Oh no.
And of course there was quite a bit of blood that came out. To me, it was bleeding pretty good, but I could just tell it wasn't deep enough really that stitches were going to be required. It's close. It's definitely
you
close.
See, like I had to get my son in there and say, can you see it? He's like, I don't know.
Rick says, you understand the medical definition of sepsis, right? Yes,
yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
No, we're keeping it clean. No infection. It feels fine today.
We drowned it in peroxide.
Soap and water.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, it gets a little bit of everything in it. So, like I said, it's not that bad. But yeah, that was our big thing there is I decided I was going to use my finger to try to catch the high-speed sander.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Don't try it at home.
I lost that battle, so don't try that.
No. And then
Kate almost broke his nose yesterday.
Oh,
hey, Jerry's in.
Hey,
Jerry.
Some great hand replacements.
I don't know what it is. I'm just rough on my left hand for some reason.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Anyways.
He wants a bionic hand. Okay, so let's go on with me. This might be our last live for a few weeks. I am possibly going in for surgery on Wednesday. They're holding my place. They're just waiting on insurance to approve. If it comes in on Monday or Tuesday, I'm going in Wednesday morning for surgery. So I've gotten all ready. I've got my meds all prepped and everything. And
she's got half the pharmacy laid out on her.
He went shopping at the pharmacy. They actually gave him a Narcan.
Yeah, they actually had a prescription for Narcan for the amount of medicine I was bringing back. I'm like, we're not going to need that.
Yeah.
She's not taking these all at once.
I'm not going to take it if I don't need it.
What the hell?
I mean, they did give me morphine.
So.
But, I'm not going to take it as...
Yeah, I'll get an update into the YouTube chat channel here on Wednesdays if we go, if that actually comes through.
We're hoping though that they're hopeful that it's going to come through, and I'll be going in for surgery on Wednesday. If not, it is for sure on the 30th, so we might have another 2 lives before that happens.
Yeah.
But it'll be a surprise. So yay!
Minnie was wanting to know, may they ask what you're having surgery of? It's up to you.
Should I put it out there? Is it like a...
I don't think it's like a taboo anything.
All right. I am having a total hysterectomy because I am having major problems. So that is what I'm having done.
Yeah.
And it has been really interfering with a lot of stuff. So...
Hi, Garnet.
Hey, Garnet. And so... Anyway, that is what I'm getting done on Wednesday. So fun times. Yay. I'll be a loopy for a couple days.
Yeah.
You know, for the first 2 weeks, it's not going to be too fun, but
It's a 4 to 6 week recovery, and so we'll see what she's doing. And Don said his ex had one. You're going to sail through.
Rebecca says, I
Hey,
love
Isaac.
life afterwards. Hey,
Isaac's
Isaac.
in here.
Yes, I have a friend that had it done, and she says it is so much better. And
Yeah, no lifting, Patricia. Absolutely.
yeah, they said nothing more than like a gallon of milk. So I'm gonna take it easy for about 2 weeks, and then you know, I'll be a little mobile, but I'm gonna take it easy.
Oh man,
What?
Cade, Weed Eater hit him with a rather large rock, even chipped his safety glasses, put a hole in my nose.
Oh my
Dang.
gosh, Kate, only you.
Oh, hi, Lonnie.
Hi, Lonnie.
Isaac Duty, or Isaac Light Duty. That's right.
Yeah, light duty.
Jeanette had one, went great. You're in great shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Laughing hurts, says Winnie. Yep, we've been.
Yes, we have
hearing
been told that laughing hurts, so that's why we're not going live.
Ah,
We don't know what is gonna happen.
Frank Lucero, new to the channel. We'll keep you in our prayers from off-grid Snowflake, Arizona. Hi,
Oh,
Frank.
hey,
Well, welcome
Frank.
to the channel.
Welcome.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is what we've been dealing with for a little while now. And,
Yeah,
you know,
quite a
this,
while.
this is what caused the emergency room visit and,
Yep, it
and
put me in the
Spencer
hospital,
and all that. So this
and
is
I had to come home.
yeah, finally
We had
getting
to
to a resolution. And honestly, it's been something you've been dealing with for
Couple years.
a couple of years, and then just the
Yeah.
last 2 months, 2.5 months, things just have really
Mm-hmm.
gotten sideways.
Well, I had a small procedure in January to help with some of my issues, and it was supposed to make it better. And 2 months later, it made it quite worse. Quite worse. So it wasn't supposed to, but it did. And they're like, huh, we've never seen that before. So,
Don. He says it's not like when I had a tonsillectomy, so I don't think eating ice cream will help, but it can't hurt.
you know what? We love mochi.
Yeah.
Love mochi.
Patricia's telling Cade to get a Riot face shield. Hi, Ursula.
Oh,
And Brenda Bloom, hello.
you wanted to know what death
Rebecca. Wow, we got everybody in here today.
You wanted to know what death tacos look like at Costco. This is what they look like, but backwards.
Right. That's the box they come in.
That's the box that they come in. Can you read that backwards? But that's what they look like. They're in a teal box
Yep.
at Costco.
Those are our death tacos that we like.
We're not affiliated with them.
No, we're not. You know, we could have a shout out to a lot of products that we are not affiliated
No, we're
with.
not. We just like our death tacos.
We just like certain things.
Yeah. And if you're not part of our AZRE team, we made a video on how we make death tacos.
Yeah. So
Before we went to In-N-Out.
So you can join as a member of the AZR team on the channel here for a mere $1.99 a month, and there's exclusive content on there, usually something silly, humorous, or who knows what the heck we were up to.
Y'all just flip your TV.
Yeah, flip the TV around.
Or get a mirror. Just get a mirror and just like look.
Oh, Mr. Chubby Hubbies just said that was fun. We just had a black bear wander into the backyard.
Oh, I would love to see that. Kind of want to move somewhere where I can see bears walking through my yard.
So
I know.
Phil asked Kate if he used marked it in yellow or he used electrical tape. He said rubbing alcohol and rage.
Oh.
And Isaac wants the
love it.
bear.
Isaac's been looking for his bear.
Yeah, he's been looking for a bear for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeanette said Chino had a bear this month too.
Oh, you're kidding.
And Yvonne
That's
says there's
cool.
been many in their neighborhood in Prescott.
Oh my.
So you're cruising around.
Yeah, they are
I
cruising.
wonder why they're so low.
I don't know. It's hot.
It's too dang hot if you ask me.
It is. All right, so our show and tells
All right,
for the
show
week.
and tell.
I'm just opening these up really quick. Okay, so I got to show you this. Have you ever gotten a necklace from Ma? Can I just show you that she makes these little presentations that you open them up. They're connected to the cork, and then you pull it out. It's right there. And this is from our claims. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Mud does phenomenal work, and to actually have
Oh my
a specimen of it in your hand is
Yeah.
even more awe-inspiring.
I so wanted to
phenomenal.
wear this, but I really wanted to pull it out of the little thing for you.
She put it in back in there twice yesterday just to pull it out.
Did.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show you this. So cool.
Wow, you're just fighting with everything again.
I'm always fighting with this thing. You know
I don't
it.
know why you do these things.
I need one of Jared's lights.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jared has these really cool lights in his studio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So cool. Okay, nostril
Thanks,
shot.
Mr. Turtle. You just gifted 10 memberships.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Turtle.
Appreciate that, William. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. All right. Yeah. Oops, sorry.
What are you saying sorry for?
I fell over on your lap when you were drinking.
You were fine.
Look at that necklace. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Look how pretty that is. And then even the back. Check it out.
Hi, Aaron and Kayla.
Hi, Aaron and Kayla. And then do you have a, can I use your light from your phone?
Oh, thanks, Diane. She just
Thank you,
gifted
Diane.
$5. Yeah, we didn't even set a goal for anything today.
Yeah, we didn't.
We haven't done that in a while.
And I know we haven't set a goal.
Hang on, I'm trying to get my phone to work properly here. Give me a second.
The leather cord would get ruined if I crammed it in there, Rick.
There you go.
She said. Okay. And let me show you what it looks like.
Hey, Kathy. And we got your email. Thank you very much. Julie just hasn't taken a moment to respond to the emails yet. So.
We have been doing doctors, and I had to go to my neurologist to get an okay to go under anesthesia. And
yeah, and in between all that,
calling doctors and
hi, Amber. I've been polishing because I needed something to do.
But isn't that pretty? I just love it so much. Look at that. Oh, it is just gorgeous. It's perfection. And then, so that Brian was not left out.
Which I can be left out, it's okay, but I really appreciate this.
Ma made Brian a coral. Look at that.
Coral cabochon.
A coral cabochon. It is just
It's gorgeous.
gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I haven't taken all the fuzzies off yet.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty nice.
Yeah, that is just
Now I just got to figure out what it's going to
awesome.
go into.
But wait, there's more. Can I have your help with this one, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. And then, there we go. And there we go.
There you go.
And then this one.
Oh, that coral was from Jeff. Sweet.
Oh, the coral was Jeff's.
Yeah, it's going to make a really awesome pendant.
Look at that necklace. Oh my gosh. And again, this was one of our blues. Ma, you have like an eye for like where,
I think she has two of them.
well, you shut it. Of where to like cut. And then you have to see this backlit because this is just crazy. I'm trying to get it without my finger in the way.
Well, say she has four because she wears glasses.
It's just so cool. But look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Love it. Okay. But we want to thank you so much for those. They are
Yes.
just gorgeous.
Very kind
Oh,
of you to send those, and like I said, I wasn't expecting anything, which was perfectly fine, but I am very appreciative of that piece because that is going to make an amazing necklace.
yeah.
So,
And then we want to show you some, let me get the water out. As we were cleaning some of our opals, we had one that didn't look like anything.
look like plain opal potentially.
It looked like plain opal.
We just cut these by this one, yeah.
Yeah. And Brian was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna cut it." And he cut the face off first and nothing. And then he cut this off.
Just to see.
Just to see. And look what we have here.
Oh, there it is. There's the flash.
There it is.
Right in the very, very bottom of that thing.
But check that out. But it was something that didn't look like anything at all. And then,
yeah, and so we just, you know,
bam.
we took a top off to see if it would reveal any color bars that were hidden deeper in there, and
Look at
it
that
didn't.
thing.
So then I took the side just to see if there was something there, and sure enough, bam, there it is.
Yeah.
So for any of you that have some chunks like that came in your boxes or whatnot,
Check them.
check them.
Check them. Check those. Don't chuck them as garbage.
As Isaac says, never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah,
exactly. 'Cause
really.
if we wouldn't have taken the time to cut one more little piece off just to, you know, be nosy and see, we could have missed that completely.
And then these fun little ones, they had dirt on the top. And look at this. We have blue or purple. This one's purple. Get it to flash there.
Yeah, it's flashing pretty good.
Purple. And then let me get this one to flash here. Let's see.
Don says his favorite books are Connect the Bots.
Connect the bots. Okay, there we go.
Hi, James Kitt.
It's green and pink.
Diane Hillard.
Green and orange. Hi, guys.
Yeah, just there's some new names coming in. I just want to make sure we acknowledge.
And then this one is crazy.
Chubby Hubby says bot to bot.
If I can get it to... Here we go. Okay, so it's green, but it's other colors as well. And then it turns to yellow.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
But in the garage, it was flashing orange, remember?
Yeah. There was some orange in there.
So it's funny. It depends on like the different light that it's in. But there's like lines. But it's like just on the top. But it's crazy. But that purple was nuts. Was it? Oh, and this one too.
Turtle says, please send them to me, please.
Oh, wait, maybe that was the blue one. This one is the purple. Yep, that one's purple. The other one was blue.
Yeah, that's more purple than the other.
Yeah.
First one, but... Hi, Moon Gem.
Hi, Moon Gem. But, yeah, we found purple. Why isn't it called hysterectomy? I don't know why it's not called that.
Well,
You know, why is it called menopause? It's all like hysterectomy, menopause. It's all men and his.
I'm just going to stay out of this.
Is it because you pause it?
I didn't cause anything. I'm just staying out of this.
Been leaning over the table. My hair's always a wreck. We also have 2 giveaway boxes tonight.
Oh, and Lonnie
We got opals.
D says they dream about finding opals.
Oh.
Well,
It's very fun.
Isaac here.
Yeah, Isaac's in the house.
If you contact Isaac, he can make that dream become reality.
A reality. Yeah.
Isaac Kincaid here. Isaac is Spencer Opal Mines.
Yes, he is.
For those of you that don't know. So Isaac in our chat, who is also a really wonderful, good friend of ours, more like a family member.
He's family.
I would say he's family. I wouldn't
Kate's
just say it more
family.
like they're family. But they're in here as well. So, yeah.
And I have my opal, my pink opal, and my pink
Isaac, I'm
green
just
opal.
a shovel monkey.
So is Brian. That's
So
funny.
am I, yeah. Derek says, so Isaac is the dream maker. When it comes to the opals, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Did I get food on this? What is that? I think it's part of Snickers bar.
but yeah, Spencer. Oh, thanks, Mom, for throwing that in there. She put a link in for the Spencer Opal.
Awesome. Thank you, Mom.
For those of you that haven't seen our earlier videos last few weeks about the Spencer Opal Mines, take your time after this to go check them out. Well worth it. We still have more content coming on the Spencer
have
Opal Mines.
2 or 3 more videos coming out.
So we're just taking a little.
I have one right now that I'm throwing out on Wednesday. Not related to Spencer.
Yeah.
But it's in Idaho. It's from last year. But anyway, I'm throwing that one out, and then I'm gonna go back to the.
Ma's working on Spencer Locals right now.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, then Julie will go back to the Spencer Opal series. There's still some more to be done there.
Yes.
So, but yeah, this last week, we didn't go live on Sunday. We didn't put out a video on Wednesday. There was just a lot of things going on with doctor's appointments and
We had to pick up a kid from the airport.
a lot of different little things just
Yeah.
all happened at once. And
Lots
so
of phone calls
it
to
was like,
doctors.
we'll just take a break, which was
Yeah.
fine.
It was a lot.
This
It
poor-
was a lot.
This poor thing's been pretty wore out. So
And I get tired really, really quickly.
yeah.
So
Lonnie says, we have nothing in Nebraska. How do we contact Isaac? There is if you look up above, Mud just put in a link to the Spencer Opal Mines, and you can email him off of that website. So,
yeah, and it's just SpencerOpalMines.com.
yeah, correct.
So what we're going to be
Hi,
talking about.
Barbara Hopkins is in
Hello,
here.
Barbara. What we're going to be talking about
Oh, Tina
today.
G. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina. Is summertime in Arizona.
Yeah.
We get a lot of requests to where to go, rockhounding, what to do in Arizona. They're coming from
Over.
up north, pretty much all over. I'm coming in July. Where can we go?
We get a lot of emails, a lot of direct messages, and yeah,
lot.
like Julie said, it's a constant. I'm going to be there at the last week of May, beginning of June. Can we go on your claims, or where can we rockhound? It's like, you do understand that the temperatures here will be probably about 100 degrees or hotter, depending on what part of the state you're in, at the end of May. And it appears that most people just don't seem to understand that about Arizona.
It is extraordinarily hot if you are not used to it. Even if you are used to it.
Not if you're used to it.
Okay, and let me tell you, some of the people that are going to be watching this even later on, some of them can stand the 120 degree weather out there, 12 hours a day, rockhounding. They can do it. There are some that can. Don't let those people say, it's not a big deal, go out there, go out here, I'll give you a pin, go out rockhounding. Don't do it. If you're not from here, don't do it. There has already been a heat-related death here in Arizona, and it was somebody.
That was in May.
Yeah, there was somebody that was familiar with the heat. This person went out all the time and heat related.
And she died.
So,
And then there's been 2 rescues up here in our area for people for heat-related illnesses out on the trails because they're hiking in 100 to 105 degree temperature, which it's just not smart. And I know people always, this is my favorite phrase, oh, but it's a dry heat. Okay, well, do me a favor then. Set your stove, your oven at 500 degrees, and then open the door and stick your face in it. Because that's what 100 plus feels like here, is that instant blast of heat when you walk outside that sucks all the moisture out of your body. And that's what people just do not understand. I mean, okay, yeah, we don't have the humidity, but let me tell you, don't need it. It'll kill you anyways. And it is the #1 cause of weather-related deaths in Arizona is heat.
or we've had people, you know, oh, I'm going to be up in your area around noon. Okay, you can't go rock hounding at noon. It's bad. If you go rock hounding, you have to go out in the like early,
Yeah.
like when it's dark, and get out of there before 10 o'clock in the morning. And because it's not good. Not
Well,
good.
and here's the other thing about the type of heat that we have here. And if you guys watch our videos, you notice Julie and I are always in long pants and long shirts. That's deliberate. People that show up here and they want to rock out in shorts and t-shirts or tank tops, you're just asking to get yourself a heat-related illness of some type, whether it's heat exhaustion, heat stroke, whatever. Because you need to take a page out of the Middle Eastern people's book. When you look at anybody from the Middle East, what are they wearing?
They're
Long flowing
covered.
robes, or they're wearing long sleeve shirts with long pants, loose fitting, lightweight.
Light colors, not black.
Yeah, and it's because people don't understand that your skin absorbs and retains the UV light, or UV rays that come from the sun for a longer period of time. So when you start heating up your skin, that's when you're getting yourself into trouble. So that's why we wear the longer sleeved and long pants and the full brim hat and all that, is to try to reduce the amount of skin that's absorbing, because the clothes layers are a great barrier. Those shirts we have are like 80 SPF. And you sweat inside a little bit, but then the wind blows and you cool down. But you have that sweat moisture kind of thing going on when you have those sleeves. So if you're gonna come to Arizona and you want to go hiking and you want to go rock hounding, I know it's cool to be in your shorts, and if you think you're, Mr. Universe, and you can wear the tank tops and, or shirtless and show off your six-pack abs, good on you. But when you're crispy fried and huddled in the corner under a juniper crying, I don't want to hear about it, because I warned you, So.
And one 16.9 ounce bottle of water isn't gonna cut it. You
Yeah,
need
that's
a
my favorite.
heck of a lot more water than just a little bottle of water. Lots of water, lots and lots of water. And most places here in Arizona, you can't rock hound safely. You just can't. Brian's gonna check chat.
I'm just checking chat real quick. Opal guy says same thing. The sun's burning your skin at the same time. Exactly. And like Patricia says, the heat does not allow you to know that you're dehydrating at a rapid rate. Yeah, you're not aware because it's coming off you so quick and evaporating. You don't even know. So
Yeah.
Cheryl says midnight rock hounding.
We have done that. We went rock hounding.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, in the dark.
So just for an example, I mean, our overnight low last night here at our house never dipped below 80 degrees. So by 10:30 this morning, we were already at 92 degrees at 10:30.
Yeah,
So
that's hot.
if you're going to go rock hounding here, yeah, it's going to be at 5 a.m. and you need to start thinking about being back to your vehicle by 11 or 12 at the very latest, or you're going to find yourself probably in trouble. So, so the point being is we're not going to advocate anywhere for somebody to go rock hound in the state between May and September. If people have asked, and we've told them for liability reasons, we're not going to recommend anything, because we cannot be responsible for you making a poor choice because you don't understand the weather conditions that you've put yourself in that could lead to your injury and or death. So Don't ask us because we're not going to tell you that. However, having said that,
Yeah.
Julie did come up with a list of things that you could potentially do if...
And Rockhound.
And Rockhound, if you pay attention to your weather and understand what you're getting yourself into and time things appropriately. So that's the caveat.
Yeah.
You've been forewarned. We've told you. It's brutal here this time of year.
Yeah, brutal.
People can have and will continue to die in this heat. That's just a fact of life. It's a horrible fact, but
Yeah.
it's reality.
But always pay attention to the weather. Get the weather app. Get the what do I have? The Weather Channel app. I've got radar. Keep track if it's monsoon season here.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not in drainages because guess what? There have been families swept away when the what is it?
Well, it's when the dry washes get rolling with floodwaters. They
Yeah,
had
the
a family
floodwaters.
of 9 that were washed away 3 years ago, I think it was.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Killed all but one.
Yeah,
So yeah, the
it's
monsoons can definitely put the hurt on you. I mean, between lightning, torrential rain, and flash flooding, do you want to be back to your vehicle before any of that starts?
So always keep track of the weather. Always. I mean, heck, in one of these places I'm going to name, we almost got hit by lightning.
Yeah.
On our climbs, we almost got hit by lightning a few times. I know running didn't help, but it made me feel better.
Jeff said, I had plenty of water with me that day, and I still needed the liquid IV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeff, you came, when was it? Was
April.
it April or was
Was it March or April? No, it was March.
Yeah, and it was
March.
hot. It was hot. Okay, so we're gonna name some things places that you can rockhound. We're also gonna name things that are kind of rock related that, okay, I can't rockhound, but I can go and do these things.
Cade's gonna go catch a fish.
Okay.
Have fun, Cade.
Go have fun, Cade. Go catch a fish. Some fun things that you can do around that are in cooler temperatures. And then, one thing that you could do here that is a Rockhound destination is top of Mingus Mountain for the banded jasper, the red banded jasper and hematite.
So the top of Mingus Mountain sits at just under 8,000 feet.
I'll go get a piece of that.
So for example, if we're 105 here, just using some numbers at 3,500 foot elevation, for every 1,000 you go up, you drop about 5 degrees, more or less. It's just a running average. So you're going to go up 4,500 feet, so call it 20 degrees cooler. So there you go, 105, it'll be 85 up at the top of Mingus, roughly. So that gives you a pretty good idea what you could expect.
We also have a video on that as well. But this is one of them. It's very cool. It's heavy too.
Yep.
But it's pretty nice.
Banded jasper and hematite.
Brian polished that.
I did.
And then this is not from there, but it's kind of from the same kind of place. But it's basically stuff that looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
Ma, do you have anything like this? Because we could send some to you.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, and this is like a mirror. It's very metallic.
It's shiny.
It is so shiny.
Okay.
Oh, and there's also some fossils up there.
There is.
So if you go
Banded chert.
banded chert, yes, there's a chert spot right next to the banded jasper. It's just all in one area. It's very cool.
She does not, so she would love you to send some.
Awesome. I will. I got a really beautiful slab I've been holding on to, so
Yvonne says you can hound in my backyard for banded jasper.
hey, that's right.
What kind of fossils? It's primarily the banded chert, big chert. Oops, sorry.
Ah,
Big chert nodules. Some of them are about this big around, about yay thick.
they were
Some sort of,
like some kind of a brachiopod
yeah. Most of them are brachiopods.
clam thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so And that's at an elevation of...
Just under 8,000. I talked to him about that.
Okay.
So it's 20 degrees cooler on average.
Yes. So much cooler up there. And there's pines. You get shade.
But you are higher up in the air, so you get more exposure to UV.
Yeah.
So
just stay in the shade.
Yet again, long sleeves, long pants.
Water.
Lots of water.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Amber says, don't hit Julie.
I didn't mean to.
Okay, another place, if you want to go gold panning, Lynx Lake.
In Prescott.
In Prescott. Or is it Prescott Valley?
Well, it's technically on the cusp of
it's in the
PV
middle.
and Prescott. But that's only about 5,500,
Yeah.
6,000. So
Now,
it's 10 degrees cooler.
the reason why, yes, we have your info. Yes. Wait, is that what Ma was asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's asking about, Ma's asking about
Ma's
Yvonne
gonna,
sending
okay.
us some
Yes,
stuff. And yeah,
Yvonne,
we have
we
all
can-
the information.
Yep, we can tell you. Now, the reason why this is on the list...
Hi, Resort Dog.
Hey.
Jim Edgar. Hello.
Hey, dog. The reason why this is on the list is because it's near water. It's very close to where you park your car. There's always a breeze there. There's a lot of shaded trees and stuff like that. So it's not like you're going to be hiking like...
No, Mingus is really nice.
No, I'm talking Lynx Lake.
Oh,
for
Lynx Lake.
panning
Yeah,
gold.
you're in, you got a mixture of the pinyon juniper and ponderosa pine and some chaparral brush mixed in.
So that's why that's on the list. And I have, we have a video on that too.
Turtle says Brian Head in Utah is almost 12,000 feet, isn't it? I
Yes.
think it is. But we're sticking specifically with the
To
Arizona because
Arizona.
that's what the questions have been for the last month and a half is.
We've gotten, I can't even tell you how many times we've gotten.
We're going to be here the middle of June. Where can we rockhound?
Or July or 1st of August. So this is a good redirect. Watch this. We'll give you some places. So next place is Government Hill for obsidian. And there are places where you can find mahogany obsidian there too.
We found some there.
Yeah, we found
Between Flagstaff and Williams, elevation's going to be somewhere between
around 7,000.
7,000 roughly.
And that's in the Ponderosa Pines.
Yep.
And again, and it's on Google Maps. Like if you typed in Government Hill, it leads you right to it. Okay, so this one's on my list because this is weather watch only.
Oh, you're fine, Turtle.
Diamond Point
Oh, yeah.
for crystal quartz. Double terminated quartz, actually. And some people have found scepters and amethyst and everything like that. Now, up there, it's about 90 to 95 right now. They're having a heat wave. But most of the time, it's around 85 degrees. Men get menopause. Yeah. So, you know, that's a good place to go. And you can type in Google and it's Diamond Point and it'll lead you right to it. You don't have to go all the way up to the lookout.
Yeah.
The gate is closed for the lookout. If you've gone to the gate, you have gone too far. Come back.
You know, there's these huge signs, tri-board signs.
On the right-hand side when you're going up.
When you're going up, this is exactly where the collection area is.
It's on the right-hand
and
side.
all those things. And somehow we still end up with people contacting us going, I'm all the way at the gate.
And it's closed.
It's closed. How do I get through?
You don't. That's for the lookout tower.
You don't need to go that far. Didn't you see all the signs on the way up?
Calm yourself. You're okay. You're okay. Okay. Next on the list.
It's just a little frustrating, that's all.
It is. We get this very, very, very often. It takes up, I'm not joking, now that we've stopped answering, it has freed up about 4 to 6 hours of our day. Okay, so after that, for agate, it's on the southeast side of Arizona. It's the northeast side of Luna Lake in Alpine. Yes, you can find agate, you can find crystal bugs, you can find all the blue agate with the fortifications.
Yeah.
Luna Lake.
That's going to be around
Northeast corner.
8,000 feet.
Yeah.
7 to 8.
Yeah, there's a lot of ponderosas.
It's ponderosa
there too.
pine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to turn well before the lake. There's a road that you take up and around the lake.
Do a little research, you'll find it.
Yeah, you can see the road. It takes you up, but go to the northeast side of the lake. You will find agate. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places that I've given everybody that are...
You're responsible for yourself.
You are
okay?
responsible for yourself.
We are not telling you to go Rockhound anytime between May and September.
No. These are just cooler places other than 120 degrees for fire agate or, you know, I mean, it's just...
So, yeah, like, you know, for example,
horrible.
again, today we're 108. This is our June, and it's only going to get hotter. We are going to top 110. We'll be probably somewhere around 115 by the end of June through most of July and into August. We're going to stay above 110. That's the weather here. So, you know, if you're coming out here, pay attention to weather, be cautious, and don't put yourself into situations that you are not prepared for.
Yeah.
And there is no such thing as too much water when you live down here.
No such thing at all.
Our phrase is hydrate or die.
What did Jim say?
Get me one of those beer can helmets and put water in the holder.
Oh, heck yeah. I would do that. Like big ones, too.
Yeah, and
like
Amber
ears.
says, let people know where you are and don't go alone. Yeah.
Very, very true.
100%.
Yeah. Even turn on your location.
Yeah. And be aware of the other thing about it. The rocks are going to be hot, too, when you pick them up. So you might be unintentionally scorching your fingers.
Okay, let me tell you. Today, I was in the backyard for 5 minutes, and I was picking out rocks for whoever wins the giveaway today. Let me tell you, they were hot. Hot. I should have tested them. Those things were hot.
Yeah. Derek says, I really believe it isn't safe to rockhound in the summer, even if you're experienced, but that's just my opinion. Derek, I agree with you 100%.
We don't go.
You know, we've been out in 105 to 110 degrees.
Gloves. Yeah, that'd be smart.
And after a couple of times of doing that, it was looking at each other going, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
This is not smart. And so, yeah, we don't.
I get heat.
Why do you think we go
heat-related
north?
illnesses.
That's why we go north.
That's why we were in Idaho.
So, Yvonne says we're supposed to have a higher than average monsoon, however. That's what they're saying.
Like more rain?
I am still, yes,
Ooh.
more rain. I'm
excited.
still skeptical, but everybody knows I'm a weather geek. I'm tracking. I'm looking to see what's going to happen here. So
Oh my gosh.
there's a couple of things that have to happen, and I'm waiting on those. And if they do, then I will agree with you that we'll get a hotter or a wetter than normal monsoon. But
Do you know what?
2 more things.
Do you know what we do when we're not rockhounding? We chase storms.
We do.
We jump in the truck and we start chasing storms. We did it last week. We got caught in something horrible too. I was like, okay, this is not safe. This is not safe. And then we left. I should bring my camera for those moments.
Tina G says a new logo to put on the Welcome City sign. Welcome to Camp Verde. Hydrate or die. Yeah. And Patricia says drink warm water, not iced. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, iced water is good for you. It can help cool your core temperature down and whatnot, but it takes your body longer to digest that and get it into where it needs to go to keep you hydrated and functional, because your stomach has to heat it up before it can be absorbed. And that's why you can ask Julie, how many times do I take just regular bottled water, and it's whatever the ambient air temperature is, and I'm sucking those things down because I want the instant hydration going on. And then I might follow it up with a sip of ice water afterwards, but I drink warm water all the time. So
Yeah, Cheryl, I don't know if I'd start a new channel or if I would just do like one section of this as our monsoons are chasing monsoons, and like just a section of our.
I don't think we want to really start a
Sh-
channel or show that because we are not by any way, shape, or form professional
We're not
storm
professionals.
chasers.
No.
We will likely end up doing something dumb, and
No, we're safe.
no, we're pretty safe.
We're pretty safe. I tell you,
We know when it's
stop.
time to. We know when it's time to get out.
Yeah, when the lightning starts hitting really close around us, I'm like, okay, now we go, now we go. And then they said that the river was gonna flood. That was our only way back home, and so we had to take off because it was bad.
Jim Edgar says, "Dumb is the best videos for YouTube."
I know.
I think that's why people watch our channel.
Hey.
Look, two dummies. Watch this.
You know, I did take
Oops,
some.
sorry.
There we go.
I'm gonna stop putting my arm behind you.
Yeah, we did take some video of our lightning adventures. I might put it on.
No, we've had some
might
fun
put it
chasing
on.
a couple of the storms, but
Called the Hail Marys.
we don't go too
Dawn.
we don't go too crazy though. It's because it's not worth it. That's the whole thing.
Well, the lightning's pretty bad though.
I'll tell you, when the monsoons really get active here, amazing lightning storms.
Oh, so cool.
But I have to say, to this day, the most impressive lightning storm I have ever seen was in Missouri. When I was there in in '95, and I was there for 3-4 months in the spring.
I want to chase just one storm in like Missouri or Arkansas.
Yeah, I mean that whole Midwest area. I mean they just get phenomenal lightning storms. I mean I know the most active area for lightning is Florida. The second most active is the Ponderosa or the Mogollon Rim right here in Arizona is the second most active lightning area in the United States.
Oh, really?
So it's Florida, then there, and then it goes to the Midwest. So there's actually more lightning that occurs right here above us.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's in the books. So
It's in the books. Must be true.
so
It's not on the internet.
but I will say the Midwest lightning storms though are just incredible.
I think it's because there's a lot of flat plains.
I think that's
and
a
you
lot
can
of it.
see a
'Cause
lot more.
You see a lot further.
Yeah.
So when you see this bolt that comes from here and it's just cruising across the entire sky, there's nothing interfering with it. And it just lights up everything and big, huge bolts slamming down. I mean,
Yeah.
Midwest storms are crazy. So
I'd love to see one.
yeah, we need to go to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get back on topic here because we went back onto lightning.
Yep. This is what we do.
Yeah, I love lightning. I mean, I don't. I mean, that's how I got hurt last week. Remember? 2 weeks ago? I ran because lightning hit back there.
That was funny.
But it wasn't. I threw my back out and I had to go because I ran from lightning in the house.
So we're out in the garage shop. She's working on the flat lap, polishing.
I'm polishing.
I'm over working on, I think I was either cutting a rock or polishing something. I stopped for a sec because the storm had come in and we had the front garage door open and then the back door open, letting the air come through. And
it was like, it hit
just
the house back there.
the flash was on both sides. You could see it in the back door looking out and you could see it out the front door. I just did one of these kind of things, like as the crack hit, and Julie looked like she was posing for the Heisman Trophy. The way that she spun, one leg in the air, arm up, and she is bolting for the door.
I don't move like that.
Not normally. She goes right.
I don't move like that.
She goes right by me. I look at her and I go, "What are you doing?" If it was meant for us, we're already dead.
I'm like, I don't know. It was my reaction, and now I've thrown my back out.
We had to go to the chiropractor the next day.
And then I threw my back out from lightning.
Oh my gosh. It was so funny. I'd never seen her move that fast. I mean, just like, what are you doing?
I love lightning.
It was gonna hit us. We were already dead. Oh man.
need earplugs or something. Gosh.
Yeah, when I worked for the Forest Service, there's so many times that we had horrible close calls with lightning on fires.
Yeah, fight or flight.
And you know, after a while, you just kind of accept the fact that if it's gonna get me, it's gonna get me. I mean, you hope that you at least get the fair warning, you know, with your hair starting to stand up, to at least run in a direction. But you know, I've had a lot of close calls, and I'm not a huge fan of lightning if I'm outside. If I'm underneath something, I feel much better.
Yeah.
So,
Resort Dog says, I can say don't camp
next to the
water tower
Yeah.
above town.
might have been the bathroom she was heading to.
Yeah, I probably did.
Yeah, I never heard of Outrun the Lightning. Yeah, that's what was so funny, because the flash and the boom had
I
already
could.
happened, and then she's taken off. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Like afterwards, I'm like, you can't run from it. If it already happens, it happens.
Oh my God.
Rick says fart in flight. Yep.
It was
Very
pretty
true.
funny though.
Very true.
But yeah, I mean, it'll startle you, but I just kind of did one of those kind of things, like, oh boy.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't. Took off running. Like
Okay.
a chicken.
Continuing on.
Okay.
Other
so
things to do.
Continuing. I can't say that now.
Continuing?
Continuing.
There you go.
There, I said it. On.
Words.
I'm not going to say it again.
Words are tough.
All right. So, if anybody likes caves,
Yes.
caves. We have a few caves
Because
here.
caves are always cooler
Caves are so much
than the
cooler.
outside temperature.
Oh my gosh, they're cooler all year round. It's cool to see, you know, cave formations and they're big too. So you don't have to feel like you're, you know, and they're guided and things. So the Grand Canyon caverns have now reopened after I don't even know how long they've been
They
closed
were
for.
closed for a while.
They've been closed for a while.
They had elevator problems, I believe it was. Some people got stuck
Something
down
like
there.
that. Something like that. But they also have a restaurant down there, so you can take like a tour and eat. It's a little bit spendy, but you know, who can say they can eat in the cave?
Well, and they did. I think you were saying that they're not right now, but they did have it set up that you could stay overnight in rooms down there that they built in their cave. It's
Just
a privately
one room.
owned cave.
Just one
Or it's
room.
just one room. Okay.
Yes. And you can I think it's up to 6 people or something like that, but there's a room in the cave. You sleep in a
For
cave.
staying overnight in the cave.
Yeah.
And you can
super
go
cool.
explore. So.
Yeah. So Grand Canyon Caverns is now back and open.
Open. Yep. Jeff says, "Come to Kentucky and go to Mammoth Cave."
Oh gosh, it's on my list, Jeff.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we have Colossal Cave, and then we have Karchner Caverns. So and those are down south.
I haven't been to Colossal. I have been to Karchner Caverns, though.
Yeah.
And Karchner is really cool.
Both of them are pretty awesome. So those are south Tucson, and then one is east of Tucson, a little bit. And then some other things to do is up in Flagstaff, which is free. There is a lava tube or a lava, what do they call it? Lava river cave. And that's in Flagstaff. It's free. You go in there. There's sometimes ice on the outside, and it goes back about 3/4, almost a mile all the way back. And bring flashlights, headlamps, helmets, protect the brain. You get hurt. I did.
Not saying a word.
Because that one is not, you don't pay or anything like that. It is just a hole in the ground and you go in there. So.
Karen says that Karchner Caverns is amazing as well, and Colossal's okay. Fun on a hot day.
Yeah. Just something to do underground.
Yeah, it's cooler than roasting under the desert sun.
Yeah. So. Nice. Tonto Natural Bridge near Payson.
That's going to be pretty warm, though.
That can be pretty warm because it's a good hike down to the bridge. But if you go to the little hike to the right, you see where all the water, one part of the spring is falling down, and it looks like this beautiful green grotto.
Yeah.
And all the water's falling down on this walkway, and it's, oh my gosh, so pretty. So pretty.
But just realize it's only going to be, like, if we're, again, using a standard number, 105, they're only about 1,000 feet higher than us.
Yeah. So that's
So,
going to be quite warm.
It's going to be 95 to 100 degrees.
Yeah.
So.
But you can get like super drenched.
You can get soaked.
Get soaked and then, you know, go over to the bridge. But that would be kind of fun. But you again, watch the weather. Another really cool place to go, and I'm talking weather cool, and it is a cool place. Oak Creek in Sedona. It's north of Sedona. Actually, it's north of Sedona. And Oak Creek is absolutely beautiful. It's very green. There's Oak Creek's running through it.
Turtle asked if with yellow Tonka helmets suffice. So I looked over and saw yours.
And Slide Rock's down there. Slide Rock State Park. And that's pretty warm, but there's West Fork that's down there. There is a natural spring that you can get water out of.
Yeah.
We get our water from there. Actually, I'm going to put a video out from it.
Oak Creek is really cool. I'll take that off. It was just funny because Turtle asked the question and it was right there, so I had to grab it. The only problem with Oak Creek is
it gets busy because
it's crowded. It's very crowded. I did hear back when I worked for the agency that Oak Creek is the second most visited place in Arizona after the Grand Canyon, with upwards of 3 million visitors a year. And I would say that that's not inaccurate because I've seen it like that. The parking is atrocious at times.
Yeah, there's no parking.
Definitely Fridays through Mondays are probably the worst days.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays are good.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays are a little better. But yeah, it's a challenge because there's a lot of people also coming up from the Phoenix area because that's water. If you're not going to the Salt River or Roosevelt Lake, they're coming up here to Oak Creek Canyon, they're coming up here to Fossil Creek, they're going to Bullpen, they're going to all these places, Sycamore Creek, where the water is, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But it creates such a jam of people that, boy, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that if you want to come up to see Oak Creek.
Yeah. Oh, I have heard, and I don't know if there's anybody on here, but Mount Lemon near Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's very high elevation. There might... Oh, Rick tried to do a super chat. It was unsuccessful.
No idea.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
Sorry, Rick. I can't remember if there was like some kind of gemstone or if there was fossils up there or something.
I thought it was fossils.
There was fossils and there was something else. There was a gemstone. So I don't know if
Turtles never heard of Oak Creek? Yeah, you have.
You have to.
It's just north of Sedona. Everybody knows where Oak Creek is.
Yeah, where Slide Rock State Park is.
Here we go.
Slide down the rocks.
Because Karen's from that area originally. Says, great for a break from the heat. Neat outcrops geologically, but not much else in my experience. Okay.
Okay. I've seen people say
lots of mica and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So if there's mica, I think maybe somebody was finding, they were finding some little gemstones up there. I can't remember. It's like they don't talk about it. But
yeah, Amber Andrews says used to camp at Snowflake, and they had land with tons of petrified wood. Yeah, up in there.
Yeah,
yeah.
Congratulations, Cheryl, for being a member for 4 months. Woohoo! Oh, Rick said I didn't read his joke. I tried to do a super chat unsuccessfully. So, in honor of Father's Day, I don't always tell dad jokes, but when I do, he laughs.
All right, that's a good one.
That's a good one. All right. So there's a few things like that. I wanted to talk just briefly about the gem and mineral shows. So if you don't want to go outside, if you don't want to go rock hounding, you want to go find some rocks inside. Burrow Creek Campground.
Hey, Adventures of Shadow.
Hey, Lance.
Lance, how are you?
How are you? That is pretty dang hot.
It's gonna be pretty hot there.
Yeah, we were doing places that are cooler weather that people could go.
Potentially. But they're responsible for themselves.
Yes.
Because we're not telling you to do it.
Yeah,
we highly recommend not.
Not doing it. Yeah, Burrow Creek is pretty hot right now. So, but a really good place to go. We loved it. Brian crawled under a truck for rocks because we parked on them.
Yep.
But I did want to just kind of go over, and thanks for joining us, Lance, by the way. It's awesome. Let's see. Just in the area of, let's see. The first one is the White Mountain Gem and Mineral Show, and that's in Show Low. And that is going to be July 18th through the 20th. And it's on 805 East Whipple Street.
In Elks Lodge.
At the Elks Lodge. And let's see, their email, or not email. Wait, is that no, that's a website.
It's a website.
It's a White Mountain azrockclub.org.
Let me put it in here.
Okay. And that's the White Mountain Gem and Mineral show at the Elks Lodge.
If I can spell
in
today.
Show Low. Brian's going to put them in.
White Mountain.
And then Prescott Gem and Mineral Show. And that's one that we go to every year. I don't know if we're going to make it this year, but if we do, we'll go. Their shows are always super fun. And that is August 1st through August 3rd. And that's at the Findlay Toyota Event Center. And they got some stuff for kids too, geocaching and stuff like that. And that's 3201 North Main in Prescott Valley. And they're, what do you call that? The Prescott Gem and Mineral.org is their page.
Gem and Mineral Club? No.
Nope, just gemandmineral.org. Brian messed up.
I did.
And then there's the Jogs Tucson Fallen Gem and Jewelry Show. September 28th through the 31st. And that's the Tucson Expo Center. 3750 East Irvington Road. And that's jogshow.com. And then Mingus Gem and Mineral Show has a show on September
26th through the 28th.
I'm sorry. The Jog Show is in August.
Yeah.
September is the Mingus Gem and Mineral Show. So the Jogs is...
Sholo is in July, 18th through the 20th, yes.
Yeah.
Yvonne was asking.
And then Mingus Show, and that's right here and right close to us, is...
is that going to be in Clarkdale?
September, yes. 26th through the 28th.
Do you have a contact for them? Or?
Yep, I do. And that's at the Clarkdale Memorial Clubhouse, 19th North 9th Street. And that's mingusgmclub.com. So, those are some up-and-coming gem and mineral shows that you can go to in Arizona while it's hot here, and you can go indoors and go rock hounding. Of course, you have to pay for it, but you know, they're rocks and specimens and minerals from all over.
Yeah.
I love going to shows.
So
except for Tucson was very overwhelming.
There's a fair amount of things that you can still do here during the summer. You just, you gotta be smart.
You have to be smart. You can't just go out there and be like, I'm going to go get thunder eggs. I'm going to go get fire agate. You know, where should I go? Not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that's all I have. Did you want to add anything else to that?
No, I mean, you did a great job of finding out what was happening where and coming up with places that people could go to, because I was pretty firmly against even recommending anything.
He didn't want to recommend anything. So.
Well, I just don't want to see people put themselves into situations that, you know, can hurt them or kill them because they didn't bother to learn about the weather, get familiar with the situation. You know, they weren't properly prepared. That's all. I know how people can be. And I'm not saying it's you folks that are on here right now. Most of you seem like you're fairly intelligent when it comes to these things, but we don't know who's going to watch this channel and then go out and say, I'm going to go do this. And they just have no real clue. And we just don't want to see bad things happen to people. So that's the big thing there is be smart. And it's not just for the summertime here. You know, there's other places you can go to, and it's not as hot here, but it's still hot relative to their location, and you can still have these things happen to you. So this is more broad. It's just, we're being very specific about our area because that's where we're at. But you need to apply it globally to what you're doing. And conversely, wintertime, you need to be thinking the opposite kind of stuff about keeping yourself warm and not getting into hypothermic scenarios. So, you know, just be smart, learn about weather.
Yeah, definitely weather apps are always really, really good. Big thing that I'm watching all the time. And also land status.
Land status is a good thing to know. So.
Well, all right.
So.
Let's see. And if anybody knew of any other places or wanted to add anything else, please throw that in the chat and we'll throw it up.
Isaac says I'm his weatherman. Hey, I'm usually not wrong, you have to admit.
Billy says common sense. Use common sense.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Karen, she says thank you for this great PSA. Yeah, I mean, the goal is for people to enjoy the hobby and the family of rockhounding and all the things that it can bring you, and not find yourself in scenarios that are going to be disastrous, if you will. You know, we've both come close with heat exhaustion by putting ourselves into something we shouldn't have, and
we pushed our limits.
We pushed our limits knowing that it was possible, and and so, you know, if we can do it, then we know other people will do it too. And so, yeah, learn from us. I mean, we're happy to share plenty of what not to do.
And Jim says he went to Glitter Mountain last year, middle of summer. Not so fun.
Not so fun.
Even though it's a tad bit higher elevation, it's still hot. Like, even we went to Apache Creek, Lee Russell Canyon, it's got names. But we were at 8,000 feet and it was 86 degrees. It seriously felt like it was 100 degrees. I felt like my face was melting off. So even in higher elevations, and it's still like, you know, high 80s, it's still, you're just baking.
Debbie says,
it's UV baking. Yep.
Debbie Wilson says, next weekend, Hamilton, Montana at the fairgrounds, there'll be a rock show. So if you're up that way, there you go. Hamilton, Montana, go to the fairgrounds for next weekend.
Awesome.
So.
Hopefully it's cool.
All right. So.
All right.
Oh, giveaways?
Giveaways.
Is that where we're at?
We're at there.
Are we doing giveaways? Do we have to do giveaways? What does the 8 ball say?
Let's see what the 8 ball says.
See if the 8 ball says if we're doing giveaways.
Well, this is you. My reply is no.
Well, no, we didn't ask it appropriately.
Oh.
Magic 8 ball. Are we doing 2 giveaways at once tonight? Don't count on it.
I think it's like revealing your true feelings.
You better ask it then.
As I see it, yes.
There we go.
There you go. I didn't even ask it. I thought it.
See, that's the thing.
All right.
Yvonne says, do you ever defy the 8-ball?
Yes.
We have, but usually it comes with consequences.
It does come with consequences.
So hence the pre-gaming with the death tacos, and then we did go to In-N-Out that night for the remainder.
Sorry.
Because the
That was
8-ball
loud.
had spoken and we were not taking chances. All right. So we have 2 boxes. Now here's the question. Are we showing them and then
Nope.
giving them away?
Oh, well.
Are we going to do the giveaway and let the winners decide if they want
Wait,
their boxes
let's ask
shown?
the magic 8-ball.
All right. Get the 8-ball. You put it somewhere again.
You guys have a system. Ask again later. Okay. Well, we're just not going to show it. How about that? I just made the decision. Because the 8-ball is very undecisive today.
It is. Yeah, see, it's looking good.
All right. Oh, gosh, that looks awful. Don't show it. That's awful.
Anybody want to see my finger?
No, don't look at his finger. It's awful.
All right. Here we go.
All right. So here it goes. If you're new, everybody gets a chance at the giveaway box.
Everybody that's in the chat.
There is, I'll tell you right now, there's stuff from Our Claims. There's stuff from Lee Russell Canyon. There's stuff from Blue Forest. There's Idaho Wood. There is...
Is that a Pecos diamond?
Oh.
It is.
Yeah, there's 2 Pecos diamonds. And, oh, we didn't pick out the opals. I brought the opals. Okay. And there's an opal.
Well, you're going to have to pick them out
Yeah, I'll pick them out.
right now.
Well, while we're doing this.
Okay, so here's how it's going to go.
This one was the...
Yeah, I'll give it a
Show
good
and tell.
shout out, Yvonne. It was just at the moment I didn't want to do it quite yet. But, I have to. It's already bugging me in the back of my brain.
What?
Pecos diamond.
There it is.
I can't help it.
He can't
I
help
was
it.
trying to hold it in. I couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it.
All right. So here's how it goes. We're going to go between 1 and, let's see, how many people in here? 77? 1 and 500. Those are the 2
Oh, I gotta go get those.
extents. 1 and 500. Okay. You pick one number only. Does not matter if there's a duplicate. If somebody else has the same number as you, we will solve that problem when we get to it. You're going to wait until I put in the start, and then you can put your numbers in after that. So hold on a second. I got to find my random number generator. Make sure it's still on my phone because it didn't update the other day. Ah, here we go. All right. If you are ready. Not yet, Bill. You gotta wait.
Wait for the start.
Hey, Rufotris. And Vicky's up now. All right. Here we go. Start. 1 to 500, one number only. Duplicates do not matter. Oh, you have your notepad?
Yeah,
Oh, actually, I just need the pen.
I do.
I don't need your notepad, I just need your pen. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. Jeff woke her up so she could put in for the giveaway. All right, still got numbers coming in, so we'll give it just a little bit longer. Want to give everybody a chance. It's more fun that way. Yeah, it's actually looking really good. Derek, you've got an extra number in there. Aha. All right, looks like we got all the numbers in now then, so I'm gonna throw a stop in. So if you have not put your number in, you've got just a second here. Hi, Lesby Rockin' made it in. Very nice. Okay, we got all the numbers. Here we go. Let's find out. 2 winners. Hello, phone. Would you work? Thanks. First winning number for box A is the number 5. Second winning number for box B is 200. So let's find out who's close to those. 5 and 200. Lisa Largent with 23. Oh, no, Garnet Toll with 10 is closer.
Ooh.
That's close.
Hey, Les.
Let's see. I got a 185. That's close. Oh, 7. Steve Drew's even closer to the 5. All right, I'll look for that one first, then we'll come back.
Steve Drew? Got a 7?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and wait, it starts right up here, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, right there. So, Steve Drew gets box A.
All right, Steve Drew, box A.
And then for box B, let's look at the 200s. Who do we have close to 200? 185, James Loves Rocks. That's 15 off. That's the closest so far, right? Dun, 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 dun. 222, too far.
22 off.
So closer than 15. Looks like it's going to be James Loves Rocks.
James Loves Rocks.
With 185.
All right.
He's the closest at 15 away. So.
All right. James Loves Rocks.
There you go. Congratulations, James.
Awesome.
And we have, I believe, both your guys' contact information.
Cool.
If not, please send it to us. azrockhoundexpeditions@gmail.com.
All lowercase letters.
And we need your shipping and billing address and a phone number.
And do you want to see what you're getting, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Up to you.
So we'll start with Steve Drew. Would you like your winnings shown?
You want to see what you got?
Good night, Ursula.
Good night, Ursula.
Oh, Steve wants to be surprised.
Steve wants to be surprised.
All right.
All right, so box A is a surprise.
Box A is a surprise. All right, box
All right.
B, James. James Loves Rocks.
James.
Good night, Rick. Do you
night,
want your rock shown, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Yeah, what you want, James?
Yep, he's going to send us his contact info just in case. I'm pretty sure we have it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, we said, what did we say? Do you want your rocks shown to everybody right now, what you want?
What
or do
you
you want
got?
it to be a surprise? We just mail it to you.
Yeah.
He says, sorry, we were celebrating. Yes, I love it. I love it.
So do you want to see them?
Yeah, do you want to see him now? Yes, please.
All right.
All right. Here's what James is gonna get.
Okay, take this down here. I'm going to move this
Oh,
right here.
okay.
Give me a sec here.
Yep, I'm working with you.
Okay. And now I'm gonna unplug this. Okay. get some water here. Okay, well first, let's show you one of the blues from our claim.
You've got a blue nodule. A blue nodule.
There goes Brian. Got a blue nod. Good chunky blue. And then this will be in the next video.
Ah, yes.
Derek says, "Dear Lord." This is very, very new, as in geologically new, petrified wood from Idaho. It is some of the newest pet wood
That we know of.
that we know of.
Yeah. Some of it is so new, it's still almost like wood
It's-
and not
Yeah,
petrified.
it's in between wood, and it's in between wood and
Stone.
rock.
It's really cool.
It is pretty awesome, and you guys will be able to see a video of
How
that
old
on
was this, do you
Wednesday.
remember?
20. It could be around 23 million years old.
Resort Dog says his is between 12 and 14.
Oh wow!
I didn't know that.
So it'd be cool to
Debbie,
like.
I know that stuff. Yes, you
Yes,
do.
you do, Debbie.
Matter of fact, you'll recognize the video.
Yeah, you'll recognize the video, Debbie. This is a piece of blue forest petrified wood. Let me zoom out here.
Oh, Turtle's cab submission for this month is an AZRE blue nodule.
Oh, really?
That's
Nice.
Yeah, Resort Dog's got all stages of the petrification and opalization of his pet wood area too.
Oh, that would be so
It must be up
cool.
in northern Nevada.
Yeah. Yeah, this is that one was Idaho, and I'm wondering if it's earlier than 23 million.
It could be. We don't know.
Because it's that was the strata that it was in, so it could be earlier times. Okay, so this one is from Lee Russell Canyon,
New Mexico.
New Mexico, and when you get it, the snow inside of here.
Can you see it with that, or do you need the light?
I don't know. Maybe I need your light. There's some crazy inclusions in this. Let me see if I can. Oops. Guess what? Can't do it like that. I can't see it like that either.
Really?
No.
Huh, yeah, it's really not. It's kind of showing up.
It's kind of showing up, but
It's really cool.
it is pretty cool. Here's your phone back. You can kind of see it now. But that's a cool one. Murphy's of Tucson is the local table marker. Okay, this is a little slab of blue forest as well. But we thought it was really cool. Look at that. Do you guys see like a kind of a crazy dog? It was nuts.
And it still has the petrified algae on it, which will polish
Yeah.
up as well.
That's the petrified algae.
So.
Thank you,
Oh,
Debbie.
thank you, Debbie.
I know. It's so, yeah, right, Ma?
It's a really beautiful piece of wood. We have more of that too.
We have
so,
more. I'll send you a piece, Ma.
Yeah, I'll give you one.
I'd
to work
love to see you work with this. Yeah, it does look like a cork. And then this is one of our little slablets. I love it because it looks like a little landscape.
with. Yeah.
It is just so cool. Look at that.
So you got onyx and agate mixed in.
Yeah, that's onyx and agate. And that's the other side. It's just so cool.
Yeah, just a neat little piece.
Yeah. So, it's about that big. Yeah, that's really cool. And then we just cut this rock today. This is an ash crack agate.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Little slab of this one.
It's a little plumy.
Yeah, it's a tad plumy.
A little mossy too.
I mean, look at that in there. Ah.
We have more of that rock.
Yeah, it is really pretty. I love it. James, now I'm really excited.
Oh, thank you,
He
Cheryl.
loves ash agate. Thank you, Cheryl.
Yeah, look at the
Celebrate the good
bones in
times.
the bottom of that thing. That is just nice.
It is so pretty.
Yeah, when I cut this one, I was like, oh my gosh.
Thank you, Diane.
Thank you, Diane.
For the sticker.
Absolutely, Red Lady. James is her son, so.
Oh, that's cool.
I forgot. I remembered as soon as she said
You
it.
just remembered.
Well, no, she said that earlier, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I don't know why I dipped
'Cause I
these.
space it.
These are, so these are, they'll dry quick. These are Pecos Diamonds.
Pecos Diamonds.
He's cracking himself up. Did you see that boom on the screen? That was head hitting the, I know.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Thank you, Ma.
James.
Thank you, James. Ma said if I want that cab sent into
Thank
a
you
necklace,
very much,
send
James.
it back and she'll make the necklace for me. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I'd love to have that. I don't have any necklaces, so
Well, you do now.
yeah.
And then look at all the, look at this thing. It's just, the little nuggets that we found there
They're just cool. I mean, there's
are just so cool.
so many little faces on them.
Yeah. I mean, little facets everywhere. It's just cool. I love those little things. Yeah, I haven't seen them anywhere else in the world. And then,
Thanks, Ma. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'd love a necklace. I've never really found something I like to wear, but I saw that one and I was like, oh boy.
and then here is the opal.
Oh, Chris just finished another.
Oh,
today with us,
nice.
and he loves it.
All right, and here is the opal here.
Yep, there is a color bar in there, or two.
The whole thing is basically a color bar.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
It's so pretty. And it's like a little
So you get some Spencer opal too.
Spencer opal. And it comes in a little a little bowl. It's very cool. And Mr. Turtle Montana has been a member of the AZR team.
Stop saying
AZR
that.
team.
No, that's not going to happen, Turtle. I'm going to keep saying it.
He's gonna keep saying it.
I
He
can't
said
help
saying Pecos Diamonds.
Bye, Winnie. Yeah, that's a good looking one, isn't it?
It is. There's like a lot of flash in that one.
So James, you'll have to work the opal and tell us how it turned out.
Yeah. All right, so that is all in James's box.
Oh yeah, Winnie, I'll stop beating myself up.
And then, the other one is kind of similar, but all of them are different.
Similar but different.
Similar but different. It's like,
They're like the same but not.
yeah. They're like the same, but they're not.
It'll make a stone, yeah, for sure. Oh, that reminds me, we were checking some of our stuff today briefly, Isaac, and we found two pieces right now that are definite stones.
Oh, they're stones of opal.
Of opal, and we'll send some pictures of them to you.
Yeah, we kept them in a safe
Put
place.
them in a safe spot. We're gonna have to work them, but they're gonna be really nice. Hey, son.
Hey,
He just says.
Laham.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, Mom.
thank you, Ma. She tells me to keep saying it.
Yeah, see, Mom Mom wants
See?
us to keep saying it.
Diane gets it exactly the same, but totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same but different.
Yeah. Hello, parental unit, says Liam. Hello, youngest son.
Hey, Laham.
Laham, as we call him.
Yep. All right.
Anyways, hope that was worth it for everybody. I know we always have fun. And
thank you for all the super chats and
Yeah.
the donations. That was very kind of you guys.
well, being here and being a part of it and
Yeah.
sharing your information with us as well. I mean, you know, it's again, I can't say enough about how cool the Rockhound community is.
I think we have a pretty cool group.
We got some good folks,
Yeah.
and it shows, and we appreciate the support, and we'll keep making the content as long as you guys keep liking it.
Yeah, and we'll let y'all know if I go in for surgery on Wednesday or not. So I'll know by Monday or Tuesday. So
Yeah, we'll know by Tuesday.
hopefully they don't call us on early
Oh.
Wednesday and go, "Hey, you're in. Let's go."
Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I definitely had a good Father's Day. So
No, I didn't get my meniscus looked at yet. I have this other thing to take care of first, and then it's my knee. There's so many doctor's appointments that I've been juggling for this. Yeah, I had to get a doctor's note from my neurologist saying that I'm okay to go under anesthesia.
yeah, yeah. So
Which I come out great from anesthesia. I feel like I had a good nap.
she does really well. So
Just don't give me anything that has oxycodone, codeine, any derivative, anything from there.
Liam says just smack your knee around.
Because you will see a scene from The Exorcist. Not that I go crazy, but I
You're
Projectile.
already there.
projectile vomit.
It's hard to go when you've already achieved.
Shut it. He's gonna get a talking to. So,
Anyways, thanks again. We appreciate all of you and the support. And I'll post updates about Julie as things progress, so everybody knows how she's doing. We won't keep you in the dark. And
Liam said that happened to him with Percocet. Liam, they gave me morphine. I go live because I'm just like loopy and Brian's somewhere else. I'll be like, "Hey guys."
so yeah, no, we'll keep you guys updated. You know, if it changes from this Wednesday to the 30th, then that's how it'll be. But if she goes in, there'll be updates for sure. I'll make sure everybody knows what's going on. But we may not be live on the following Sunday, and probably no videos. So just a heads up.
But we'll let you know.
We'll keep you posted. But we do appreciate all the support. You guys have
Yes.
a great night.
Thank you guys so much.
And until next time.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs
Thumbs up.
up.